If there's any things that are new trends or new things that are happening that are like making a huge difference, then those are things we need to look at. Hence, here we are. Hello, ChatGPT.
Hi, Jennifer. How are you?
All right. Hey guys, Jen here. And today I am going to be talking about AI specifically in relation to ChatGPT. What is it? Is it going to help? And is it taking over the world? So let's talk about ChatGPT. Let's dive into this because it's probably just as scary for other people as it has been for me. So I'm going to share what we have learned and how we're going to look at utilizing this in our business. I personally feel like I've been living with my head under a rock, which is kind of like what I've been doing with cryptocurrency, but that's like a whole different story for a completely different episode. So very well aware of it, aware of how people have been using it to help support what they're doing content wise. And in my mind, I'm just like, wow, people that are using it are like totally cheating. Like I'm plugging stuff in, I'm having a robot write it. It's probably all fake and everything, right? That was the old story that I had. So I have been doing a lot of research in our business recently. I've gone back to watch a lot of AdWorld videos and things like that, just to make sure that we're staying up with current trends and that, also honestly, to make sure that we're doing the best that we can for our customers. And if there's any things that are new trends or new things that are happening that are like making a huge difference, then those are things we need to look at. Hence, here we are. Hello, ChatGPT, because this is where we are. All right. So I was personally completely drawn in by a presentation from Alex Catoni at the Copy Posse.
Your job is to convert the features of your product into juicy bennies that speak directly to your audience's pains, drives, and desires. And here's how you do that.
She's she's literally has a copywriting company where she teaches people how to write amazing copy. And she's talking about the ways that they are using it and how they're not using it. And I felt like if I'm going to follow kind of anybody, and I watched plenty more videos, everybody basically saying it's here to stay, it's not going away. And it's basically sort of replacing people assembly line because they can do a much more quick and efficient job than what we can do, right? So I think what we do is pay attention to how does that fit into what it is that we're doing marketing wise, how it's working online, how people are going to be using it, and how we can use the tool to help elevate what it is that we're doing already. So for instance, I'm currently working on some scripts that we're filming to set up some new YouTube ads. So we have some ads that are going to be running straight to a book a call page. And so here's what I'm going to do. I have the scripts that I have written, which incorporate books and our core content, and then, basically our CTA of like book a call. So I am actually going to use ChatGPT to help improve the scripts that I have. So we're going to come up with another version that is done using ChatGPT along with the human sandwich element, right? So it's like ChatGPT or whatever AI tool, give me some feedback. Okay, cool. I learned that. Human review, insert human review. Okay, that's awesome. All right, now based on this, now give me this, right? Give me an AI thing. So we're creating a human sandwich. Okay, so I want to have ChatGPT help me to create a video script. So I'm going to give it the one that I have already kind of created. Okay, so I'm saying, hey, I'm going to give you some copy and I want you to use this copy as a reference. So now I'm just going to go copy and paste in our script. Excellent. It's evaluating my copy style. Wonderful. Okay. Now I'm going to tell it, keeping this in mind, right? Let's do 2 minutes. One of the things that we do is we start off all of our clients for our topic, our topics for our clients, sorry, that that we look at what it is that they're talking about, and we go and reverse engineer. We do traditional SEO research to see like, what are people looking for? And this is a thing that we've done for quite a long time. We have a process that's pretty efficient, but literally like this is something that I can now feed into ChatGPT and get what's probably even better research, because it's able to do the work of like more than one person. It's be able to combine more resources together than what were you doing using some of these other tools. So to utilize a tool in that standpoint, like what are the terms that people are looking for when this is their problem? And how would that relate to a coach who solves this and this with a program named this, right? So we can actually start to find some of the terms. And I think my opinion is that AI, as it continues to develop, is kind of going to negate the need for traditional SEO. Because some of the work that we have to do to be like, hey, Google, look at this, we're an expert here, right? Some of the things that we have to do that, we aren't going to have to do anymore. And I think that this is going to kind of level the playing field, which is awesome, but also level the playing field. Just because you're an expert doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to stand out from other people who are talking about the same thing. You know, good content, bad content, the AI does not know, right? But what it does know is here's all this content, and it's able to kind of feed that stuff back. So what we want to think about is how we can use this search stuff, how it's going to feed into it, and what are the differentiation markers that we're going to be looking at going into the future, because those are the things that we can start to build now, the things that AI is not going to be able to replace. Okay, so then I'm going to put in our avatar targeting. Okay, so that was pretty scarily fast how that happened. It's not terrible. It still feels pretty robot-y. So the way I've written this is I actually have like multiple different hooks because we're going to create different versions of the video. Okay, these are actually some pretty decent hooks. Okay, I'm going to make sure that we're saying the same pain points that it says is the top pain points for our customers. So just sort of like a fact check, right? So we're creating a human sandwich. And I think that building these kinds of practices into your business and what you're doing, I think that's going to make a big difference in terms of how we're using this tool going forward, and also being very aware of the things that it cannot duplicate, right? So, okay, so now I just said, hey, I'm going to give you info on this. So now I'm going to feed in information about our avatar. God, this is scary how fast it is. Let's see how accurate we are and how accurate it is. So like this tells me that according to ChatGPT, the target pain points that we have line up with what the target pain points that they have. So like it's just sort of a fact check, right? So it's a good fact check. The things that it cannot duplicate are, I believe, the human element, the connection, the personality, the adherence to value, like your core values, your integrity. Those are things that are going to show up on camera that people are going to be able to see. That's not AI generated. That is all you. And those are going to be the things that start to be the differentiators that stand out, right? Okay, so let's get some humor. Let's actually talk about our script. Wow, not too bad joke writer either, huh? Okay. Yeah, this is not bad. And again, I'm not going to use this just straight up. I do like this kind of, so fourth wall breaking here, like, wait, isn't this supposed to be a marketing pitch? Wait, what are you doing? Like, that's definitely my kind of personality. So I could use that as a prompt. I don't like the way it's kind of creating some of these hooks and stuff in here. But that's not terrible. I mean, there's some ideas in there. I definitely would use them as they are. Well, I think bottom line is we have gotten a couple of ideas for a script that's close enough to, and I'm going to go through and add in some more of my personality and stuff into it. All right. Well, I think overall, like this is actually a pretty helpful tool. I could keep going rabbit holing down this and keep trying stuff, but like we've gotten a couple of different ideas on sort of some ways to rewrite and tweak this that I think are actually going to be great. And then I'm going to go record these videos and we are going to run the ads and I will actually share in another episode, but I will share the results of what it is that we created, our own written version and the ChatGPT, and what the actual responses were based off of each of those videos. So I thought it was this big scary thing and you have to like apply to get an account and all these things. And turns out like, no, I literally just got an account in a matter of a couple of minutes. But really, it has become revealed to me through looking at how people are using this that it is a tool that I think can maximize efficiencies and also help to support what we're doing, to like elevate what we're doing. And because of that, after learning what I did, I realized it's absolutely imperative for us to include this in what we're doing for our customers, because I think we're missing out if we aren't using it. Now, are there scary applications? Sure. And funny story, we have a team call every single day. And our designer, Denise, was like, hey, did you know that somebody gave inputs to ChatGPT enough to a point where it actually wrote a computer virus? Like it's a worse virus than any man-made written virus, which makes sense. But also very scary, right? On the call, I was like, oh my gosh, Skynet is here. It's real. It's happening. And like my entire team, crickets. I'm like, come on, Skynet, come on. Like, it's gonna like take over the world. Crickets. For those of you who may not know, Skynet is from the Terminator movies, and it's when, Skynet, like AI, took over the world and like tried to wipe out all the humans. Oh my gosh, I am old. So I had to bitch about this later to my husband, and he's like, all right, that's it. You just have to fire them all. And from now on, you have to have a hiring list of when new people come on. Like, these are the videos you were required to watch because I reference them all the time. I thought that was pretty funny. But seriously, it's not actually Skynet and it's not that bad, like for reals. But based on all of this, I have given a challenge to my entire team to look at what are the steps that you're doing and how could you utilize ChatGPT or another AI tool to help enhance what you're doing, make it better, and or make it more efficient. I really feel like I'm not standing up and like shouting it on the rooftop here, but like I really feel personality marketing is going to be the most important thing that we're going to be doing. Human connection, your why, what it is, like, why are you even doing this business? Do your personal core values align with the people that you are after? Because that trust factor is going to become the most important when absolutely anybody can show up looking like a rock star. The can I actually trust you as a person, not the words that you're saying, but the things that you're doing. Can I trust you to help me get the results that you're promising? And that has always been so important, but I think more than ever is going to be the absolute key. Like, it has to happen. And I think right now, if we focus on ways to utilize this AI tool to help elevate and enhance what it is that we're doing to build that human connection, I think that is going to be the key to using this and to standing out in the future, because the people who are not focusing on that element are all just going to blend in. They're all going to be part of the leveled playing field. And those are the things that are going to make you stand out. So I'm planting my flag there. But if ChatGPT is a thing that is going to help and elevate your business and what you're working on, then by all means, I say go for it. So let me know. I'm totally curious. I want to know how you guys are already using AI or what AI tools, what you have seen. Let me know in the comments. Let us know how you're doing it and what kind of results you're seeing. Awesome. See you guys next time.